Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right. And it's a lot of us that do. We ready, honey. It's a lot of us that's ready. Are you okay the way to go? That profile picture already looks strange and you just I don't know. I know Texas Trio. That's what's up. It's time for us to get back to those get back to the simpler way and get away from these crazies. Cause these crazies out here to get us, y'all. I'm convinced of it. They out here. We ain't scared of nothing, but it's getting crazier and crazier, honey. I will give me some rural area where I can see you coming. You know, I'm gonna be like, what was that, Dave Chappelle? Don't you cross my land. You better not even think about. Yeah, the heel have eyes, right? Don't get caught, y'all. Don't get caught around here now. Yes. Hey Timothy, how you doing? Timothy. Timothy. I don't know. Timothy probably came up. You know, he came up by accident, child. But yeah, don't come on my land. But I'm ready. Shout out to I don't want to tell her business, but one of the people I'm getting close with, well, that I mess with on here, they just bought them what 5 or 10 acres, family land. That's what I'm saying. We got heirs land in Arkansas, but I can't do nothing with it. I can't really. I mean, my kids can, but there's so many of us. Hey, Rocky, how you doing?
Hi,
Rocky.
Miss Love.
Hey, how you doing, Rocky?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Where is my mods at? The people. Yeah, I can hear you, Rocky. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Miss Love, I just wanted to tell you that I've learned so much in so little time. It ain't even funny. I've been blind all my life, it seems like. But at 67, I'm coming around, Miss Love. And I appreciate your podcast.
Thank you so much, Charles. I appreciate. I mean, not Charles, Rocky. I'm sorry. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm trying. You know, I get a lot of smoke for trying to let all different voices be shown. But that's the point. You know, that's the point. We all need to learn a little something, or at least open our eyes a little bit and see what's really going on, right?
That's right. And you've opened up my eyes, and now I'm not blind anymore. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah. Shout out to Rocky. Hey Charlton, how you doing? Oh wait, Rocky, who is black in the United States?
Good question. I'd say who is black in the United States? Those who have been oppressed, who have been taken advantage of, who have been enslaved, um, who have been disqualified and demeanored, being that they're not a person. That's who's black in America.
Okay, so what about other immigrant groups? The ones that came from like refugees, they can say they suffered. You know what I mean? People who came from the continent, since people like to, say we come from Africa. So what about all them? Because I heard today, Rocky, I think she was from, I forgot where she was from, so I ain't gonna even say. But she has said that the people, the ancestors over there feel like they have ties to the United States and to us because those were their ancestors that came over here to do the slavery aspect of the situation. And so a black American had asked her what's their name, what state they go to. like prove it, but she couldn't. But that's, you know what I mean. That's another thing. Some people feel like, we got the same struggle, the
Hello.
ancestors. Hello, how you doing, Trina? Hold on.
I'm doing well. I came to answer the prompt.
Okay, come give me 1 second, okay? Um, yeah. So, okay, Rocky, let's get to Trina. She seemed like she eager to answer. Go ahead, Trina. You can unmute. Who is black in the United States?
Like what? Can you preface that? What do you mean by that?
Who call themselves black in the United States? Who been calling themselves? Who was James Brown talking about when he said, "I'm black and I'm proud"?
Himself.
Just he was only talking about James Brown.
What? Yeah, he said, "I'm is me,"
Interesting
and
take
I
on
feel
it.
like that was a selfish statement.
Really?
Cause he
Why?
should say,
Wait, you tell me. So who you
"I'm
don't?
black and I'm proud of it."
Okay, hold on. Right, hold on, Trina. So can you answer the prompt? So you don't know who is black in America? Because that's the answer. That's the prompt. Who is black in the United States of America? You can come off mute, Trina.
Black people are black in the United
Oh,
States,
I
correct?
didn't know I
All
was
right, hold
muted.
on, Charlton. Who
I
is
don't know.
black? Yeah, go ahead, Trina.
I
Who is
said
black?
me, you, Rocky,
Okay.
maybe
Oh,
Charlton. I don't, you know.
okay, hold on. Well, so what about people who come from the continent of Africa?
Oh, they not black.
Okay, shout out to that.
Yeah, I don't mess with no Haitians, no Creoles, no Africans, no Nigerians. They all nasty. They very rude, very rude. And they come here and they look down at us, but they the ones coming here from they stank ass countries, smelling like monkey shit. Like I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I get real heated when I think of them Haitians, honey.
That's why they say I'm not black. I'm not black. I'm not black.
Yeah, no, they don't claim it. They don't want to
No,
claim it.
no.
They not African. They proud of where they from.
Oh, dang, Trina. Sorry. Oop, she got restricted, y'all. All right, go ahead, Charlton. Who is black in the United States of America?
Black people are black in the United States of America, I would say. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that mean it makes sense to me, but I don't think it makes sense to other people. Oh, you can't come up. You got restricted, Trina. Some people seem to be really confused. So hopefully tonight we can help them to understand. Right, Soul Food? Hey, Soul Food.
Hey, Miss Love.
All right, thank you for coming up, Rocky. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you, Charlton, for coming up. Okay, hey, Flying My Eagle.
Hey,
Hey,
so
how
who is
you
black?
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Great prompt. I love what you're doing.
Oh, thank
Who is
you.
black in America? Those who our ancestors who built townships, inventions. Those who got nappy hair. Those that
Wait a
you
minute,
know
Flying My Eagle. What kind of hair would you say an African got?
they got nappy hair because they came out the dirt too over there, but we came out the dirt over here. So we
Oh,
got similar hairstyles,
do
but a
we?
little different. You know,
Okay, go
but
ahead. Go ahead,
at the end of the
Flying
day,
My Eagle.
we similar, but we dealing with the same colonizers, but they come over here trying to get in with us, which is understanding, you know, Akon, African guy made millions of dollars in hip hop. I mean, we started something, and everybody else trying to get with it. We got YT people calling themselves black now. We know who we are. We know what we done. We know what we're doing, and we know who we are now. That's the piece. We know who we are. Ain't no debate about it. Look at our history. Look at what we done in this country. You know, and I'm enjoying the fruits of our labor. You know, we know who we are now. That's why everybody else is trying to flex on us. I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
We're some beautiful people. At the end of the day, we're so beautiful. I love seeing our people. I
Shout out
really
to
do.
that. Hold on. Hey, chat. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all believe black people are what is it? The real Anunnaki gods? Just a little bit off subject. Just say yes or no. If y'all even know
Yep.
who they is. You said
Yep.
yeah, flying my eagle.
Yep. I seen UFOs. Yep. Yep.
I
No. Oh, look
believe.
at all the
That's who.
responses.
That's
I
who.
got a
That.
prompt on that, y'all. I was kind of scared to do it because I'm still learning. But we gon' if y'all want to, we gonna do it. Y'all saying yeah, one day we gonna do it
Yeah,
one
that'll be a
day.
good conversation.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's who built the pyramids and wrote hieroglyphics in there. Long elongated hair, long elongated heads.
You know what's
Nefertiti,
so? What I've been
Akhenaten.
thinking, Miss Love.
Huh? Let's
I've
do
been.
it tonight, y'all. Hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah, we can do it tonight. But I've
I'm
been
game.
thinking people know that we're something special, and I believe a lot of these labels and everything, and all these different groups denying all this different history that exists throughout the world. I believe they know who he is, and they use that to try to discredit like it's fantastical, like it couldn't have never happened. Little different things. Like with the Africans, what I don't get, the Africans have oral stories that they wasn't in West Africa at the time during or before slavery, but today they claim that they've been there forever. But they have migration patterns of them going into West Africa. So I feel like they be trying to hide our history. Then when you study the East Indian slave trade or the East Indian Aboriginals over there, they had the same culture as the American Indians. Everybody had the same culture that these Europeans encountered, and they wrote extensively about it. And not only that, Negroes and Africans was two different people at the time, according to the Portuguese, and later on the Spaniards also adopted that ideology. Negroes was a separate people, but today they want us to think that Africans and Negroes is synonymous, which I find quite strikingly odd. And then another thing is these Africans like to say we are their ancestors or their descendants when, like you said, the girl couldn't even prove if we're their descendants. You could be from the slave selling family and claim us as your descendants. You see how backwards that is? Y'all
But wait a
said that y'all
minute,
was.
y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
see the prompt. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, finish your sentence, old fool. I'm
Oh no,
sorry.
no, I was just monologuing. You good?
Okay. Now we gonna attempt to do this prompt, y'all. Let's have some fun and learn something because I'm sure y'all probably know way more than me. I just really read some stuff. But listen, it says, "Do you believe black people?" That means all melanated people or just black Americans? Who are y'all including? Let's start with you, Soul Food. You want to address the prompt?
Yep.
But I
Do you
want to know
believe
that question too.
black
Thanks,
people are the
Black
true
Queen.
Anunnaki gods? I believe sure it's black people, and yes, exclusively. I'm not even gonna say black Americans. I'm gonna just say the people who went through the slave trade. Those people are a special group of people because it's paperwork and a paper trail of these people being great people and be doing great things on all continents. And when you look into the Anunnaki story, you will see that it aligned with a lot of our history. And not only that, just look at the buildings and the structure they say these people built. That lines up with everything with the Anunnaki gods, and also with the Europeans, and also with the I forgot the Mongolians, what they have said when they seen these different type people. And then when you go into the artwork, you see that it was black people. Then if you look in the sky, you will see they had these little spaceships right above them, and those were supposed to be the American Indians. So it's depictions, it's literature, it's all types of things to prove that we got some type of connection to these Anak gods. And then not only that, you got European historians even saying that. They saying that the US have they got videos of black people coming out these supposedly spacecrafts or whatever. And they didn't say they look like black people or black Africans. They said they look like black Americans specifically. That's what these historians and scientists have said. So if you line all that together, it seemed like black Americans. And then everything we went through, and then how we received HATE from every group around the world. it seemed like they know who he is too. For some reason, I'm sticking to that. They know who he is, and their ancestors knew who he was.
I was just telling Black Queen that last night. Like, it's some reason that we over here, like we still over here, like they cannot get rid of us.
Did
It's
you ever hear
something
about
that
that
they
story,
know.
Miss Love, about
What?
when it was everybody think it's the Native Americans, but I think it was the American Indians when they said they unalived so many people in this continent that it cooled the world down. When you get deeper into that story, it wasn't necessarily that they unalive so many people that it cooled the world down. It was that these people were so connected to this land that they was afraid if they took everybody off of this land that it will change the dynamics of the world.
Wait a minute, let me do a quick mod break since I don't have a mod up here yet. Hey you guys, thank you for joining my live stream tonight. We are going to try to get to our 100K. I don't really normally do this. We're going to try to get to our 100K. No, we are going to get to our 100K taps tonight. So let's tap, tap, tap. If you got one of them tappers, go ahead and attach it now, okay? And tap, tap, tap. Let's get to that 100K. Don't forget to follow the host, any panelists that you see in here that you might like. Follow them as well. And don't forget to share the live, y'all. Share the live, repost the live. We're going to do Ask Black Americans too. So we're going to stay on this for a couple of hours, then we're going to switch to Ask Black Americans, okay? But I'm kind of interested in this. Let's get on our conspiracy. Let's put on our conspiracy hats tonight, Black Americans and friends. Okay, so shout out to that. Fly My Eagle, you want to address this new prompt? You got something to add? And if y'all want to come up and join the discussion, come on up. It's seats available for you. Go ahead, Fly My Eagle. Fly My Eagle, you here?
Yeah, I was on mute. I
Oh,
think I think because we are addressing the issue, it might be true. I've seen UFOs, and many other people do. Who came here? You know, the Mayans said they came from the Sirius star planet and they created the calendars. So yes, there was somebody here thousands of years before Christ ever was here. There's somebody here who put carved stone. I mean, with just delicately, these pyramids were carved with science. So I don't think we could do that. I think somebody else did that. You know, if you read Enoch in the Bible, it says we're star seeds. We're son of people all over the world. Somebody did that. I
hey,
don't think
Fly
we.
My Eagle,
Well,
you think the indigenous people built those mounds by themselves, or
no.
or you think?
Somebody taught them that.
Mm-hmm.
There has been people saying they were visited from extraterrestrials. So I agree. I mean, I'm learning just like everybody else, but I feel like there was somebody here before us human beings. Even the government releasing the UFO files. They know the Majestic 12, the what is that? The Area 51. Shooting down these UFOs, capturing these people. I don't know if y'all seen the Mona Lisa. That sister with dreadlocks was on the ship that they captured. I mean, it's they putting it in our face. We just got to read it and say, okay, maybe somebody is here controlling us. Maybe somebody is watching over us. Maybe somebody is giving us this science. Putting this hieroglyphics. I don't know no human being that can write in hieroglyphics, right? All that pi and chi. I ain't never seen no brother and sister do that. Somebody had to do that. Tell me. Tell me
Okay.
something.
All right, we're gonna land your plane right
All
there.
right. All
That
right.
is good. Oh, he okay. Hey, IG.
What's good, love?
Hey, we got our conspiracy hat on tonight.
I see that. I see
Black
that.
people,
Listen,
we believe in a lot of stuff people don't know about.
exactly. They think we're one-minded. Um, listen, you gotta make an Instagram account, right? Or if you already have one, make an Instagram account and go look for those UFOs. Now, listen, I've been watching a lot of weird ass videos since I was a kid, and I've always been into extraterrestrials and learning who we
Me
are
too. Big
and stuff
sci-fi
like that,
buff.
right?
Me too.
Now, now I don't know if you remember when YouTube first came out before before they started hiding all the videos that were coming out, like with the missing people and everything. All this is coming out right now since they released all those UFO files from the White House. So a lot of stuff from the dark web that was
Wait a
hidden is
minute.
now
Hold
coming up.
on. They released them already? When they released
Yeah,
them?
they released it like I think a few weeks ago,
Oh,
and
wow.
and they're releasing another one. But the thing is, a lot of stuff that they hidden now that they release them, people are now releasing videos. Like they had like a aliens everywhere in the mall in Florida. Yeah, they actually had that happen in Florida. They had it happen in Las Vegas. The abductions that have been going on for years, like the people who got unalived, their testimonials are coming back out. Everything is just coming back. It's like a floodgate that's just open up. Even actually a lot of cryptids as well. So you're going to see like cryptids. That's what I'm saying. You got to make yourself an Instagram account, and you'll see it all, every last bit of it.
I got one. So IG, but I'm gonna go look now. That haven't been on my radar. But IG, but I am a big sci-fi buff too. I always been that way. Let me ask you, who do you think helped the indigenous people build those mounds
Oh
in
my
the
God.
South?
Well, probably extraterrestrials.
So you agree with flying my eagle? That's
Yeah,
I want to do soul food. Do you believe in
because
extraterrestrials?
the mounds we have here are actually way older than the mounds we have anywhere else, as well as the pyramids. So we have pyramids here that are older than what they have
In Egypt?
in Egypt. Yeah,
And
and
I also
there's also
I
pyramids in Antarctica as well.
right. But and I also read today, you guys, that I found interesting is that they've been looking for the Atlantis, whatever, the planet, the Atlantis, whatever. And they said for 700 years, and people
The
are
city of
convinced,
Atlantis.
yeah, and they say people are convinced that it's here, the
Yeah, it's here.
Americas.
Hmm
I
They said they had
believe
a
it.
fight.
Dang.
They fought a war and destroyed everything that we built and hid it under the water.
So let me ask you this question, IG. Do you believe all black people are the true Anunnaki guys? Or I
Nope,
mean all
nope,
melanin, only us
nope.
over here? So
Oh,
so the people who came
I
from
can. I'm gonna give you a
hold
good
on,
read.
hold on, let me finish asking you. So the
Okay,
people who came from the slave ships, they mixed all in. We couldn't possibly be the same people no more as the Anunnakis now though, right?
correct.
So it wouldn't be us no more, right?
It'll still be us, but because not that many of them even came here. Like you remember when we were growing up and they had those textbooks and the history books, and they always tell you millions of slaves were brought to the Americas, right? That's what they said. That's what they preached. We're finding out only like a couple thousand came here, and even now it's dropping. It's dramatically dropping to like into the hundreds. Like
See, my interpretation is that them was our people anyway that left here, and they just brought them back because they promised the Africans West Africa, which is the most fruitful part of Africa. If you look at the agriculture of Africa, you will see West Africa along the Nile River. The land is the most fruitful part of Africa, right? And that was the land that the people that left here inhabited. So I believe them was the same people that left. They just put
Yep.
us all back so we can forget our identity.
Going on. I
Oh,
can't
you
hear you,
muted.
love. You're muted.
You muted.
Oh, I was done.
Oh, I'm sorry, Soul Food. OG American? I thought, thank you, IG. Soul Food, I mean, OG American, how you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm fine. Hold on, Don. You only got 82 followers. People be trying to get people lives clipped. They'll come
Mm-hmm.
on here with them little followers and then bust it wide open. Uh,
Exactly.
hey, OG.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you? You
I'm
wanna
good.
you wanna participate in the conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, me personally, I think that we're a whole completely different species than the rest of everybody else. I think that they are mankind and we are man and woman. And when you look up like the origins of like these words, right? Man and woman is tied to like supernatural type of thing, right? And then mankind is a kind of a man. And there's also other words that I've discovered in my research, like homunculus, right? And that's spelled Homunculus, I believe. And homunculus means a tiny or punitive man. And then it also says a artificial man, and it's also tied to the word mankind. So yeah, I think that these other people, like when they say Africa's the mother of mankind, like yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If that's your MO, then yeah, y'all would be the mother of mankind. But we're like, I don't even resonate with the word human because the word human is tied to all that like out of Africa theory and Darwinism and all of that type of thing and coming from monkeys and stuff like that. But like I don't think that we do. I don't see that as our origin story. Like so and then oh yeah, and then as far as Atlantis, uh
Hold on,
and
who
then as far
rotating the stage? Please don't do that. Thank you.
And then as far as Atlantis, yeah, I've actually found maps that they have America labeled as Atlantis and they have it separated into the between the 10 kings of Atlantis. And I don't know if for the people that don't know, there's a word autochthonous, which means one who sprang from the soil in which he inhabits, and that word actually came from one of the 10 kings of Atlantis. That was actually his name. So yeah, based on my research, America is Atlantis.
OG, hold
And
on. Don,
Yes,
are you okay?
I'm good. I was listening to what y'all were talking about, and I have a personal experience that I wanted to share with y'all.
Okay, so you okay, I just gotta keep my eye on you because you got them little followers and people be
I'm
trying to
not a
do.
child. I'm a 65-year-old man, and I'm not trying to mess with y'all.
Okay,
I
well,
come
hold
on
on,
every
Don.
now and then.
Okay, thank you, Don. Hold on. We're gonna be right to you next then. OG, go ahead, finish.
okay, yeah, I was just saying, yeah, the word autochthonous means one who sprang from the soil in which he inhabits, and that comes from one of the 10 kings of Atlantis. That was actually his name. And yeah, I think that we are Atlanteans, and what happened was according to my research, we was going around conquering other people and conquering other lands, and basically all they did was, uh, team up together to come back at us. Like I don't know, that's what I see.
Okay, shout out to that. Hey, Don.
How you
Okay.
folks?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. Hey, just real quick, like I took my personal photo off because, like, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I used to be very, very popular and well known on these platforms around the world, but I took some time off because I just needed a break. But every now and then I come on, but I caught y'all conversation, and I'm not gonna really get into all the Anunnaki and all that stuff, but I'm familiar with that conversation. But I had an experience that I'd like to just share with y'all. It's a true experience too. I really experienced it. I will tell you that since I was a kid, I have always known that we were not the only intelligent life in this solar system. Um, and that we are not the only intelligent life on this planet. But it's nothing to be afraid of. What makes it fearful is these governments who are above our our government that we see every day, they keep everything so secretive that it got everybody just in this mindset of um are they really here? Do they really exist? Well, I'm here to tell you they do. I have seen them. I have actually been outside, me and a couple of my neighbors, and we looked up, and it was this most beautiful ship of some sort, like about 500 feet up above, directly up above us. And it sat there for maybe about 5 minutes, and then it just went straight up, and it went up so fast that we watched it on a clear blue night. Well, no, on a clear blue late evening. It was daylight still, not a cloud in the sky, but we watched this thing go up so fast until we couldn't see it no more. And there's nothing that this government or any other government has that can do what we saw that thing do. And last but least, I woke up one night in my bedroom in my house. It was like about 2:30 in the morning, and something just woke me up. And when I lifted up my eyes, there was a being, I kid you not, it's a true story, in my room, standing up against the wall, as tall as the wall is high. It was a real tall being, and it was just standing there at the foot of my bed, just looking at me. It was just looking at me, and so I'm looking at it, and it seen my eyes looking right at it, but the room was dark, but I can clearly see it. So at this point, because I wasn't sure whether it was a friend or foe, and it was big too, and so I figure like I'm not gonna do anything to create a problem. I wasn't afraid though. That's the thing. See, that's what I want y'all to know. I didn't feel no fear, but I did say, Lord, if this is not of you, let this thing be gone. And I kid you not, all of a sudden, the most brightest yellow light appeared on the outside of my window. But at the same time, when I looked at that beautiful bright light, I looked back at the creature and it was gone. It was really gone. As God is my witness, and God is my only witness because he sees and knows all things. I tell you a true story here.
Okay.
And so last but least,
Okay.
that light that appeared outside my window, it was so bright, and it was a like a beautiful gold yellowish light, and it lit up the entire house as if it was daylight. It was brighter than the sun, but it was a beautiful thing. And when I jumped up to look out the window at it, it was gone just that quick. But 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 God left me with that experience. And when I tell that story, it's up to the individual. But no, I have no reason to come on here and play with you people.
Yeah. Shout out to
Okay.
you, Don. Stay okay.
So
Thank you for
I
that.
just, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
we
are
got to get to
here.
the next person. Okay, thank you, Don.
All right.
Hey, I can't. Hey, I don't put it past. I believe it. I believe it to
Yo,
be true. Hold on,
yo,
IG. Hey, Big Don.
What's good? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
They say, do you believe black people are the true Anunnaki gods? Of course. Like, we don't even got to go into really supernatural. We can just look at the things we've done here on America and the track record. When you take a group of people, 13% of the population, and you put them in a situation where they weren't so supposed to surprise, they had no record of their culture or nothing. They looked deep down inside in their heart chakra and manifested where we at now, fighting through slavery, fighting through Jim Crow, the things we can do physically with baseball, basketball, football, even the spiritual things. When you hear about people like Marie Laveau down in Louisiana, Julia Brown, like it's so many different things that we've done that's supernatural. Even when they got a book right now that's $600 and it studies the correlation between melanin and the Higgs boson and other things. You know, the Higgs boson, that's the God particle. So like they study us constantly. So you wouldn't do all that to a people that wasn't great. So if we just really look at the track record, I'm talking about really look at it from the physical to the spiritual to even the academia. Like we know it's some special winners. We don't know how special it is, but it's infinite. That's why they're doing a lot of study with quantum physics. Quantum physics has a direct correlation with us. So I know it ain't even do you believe black people are the true gods. I know we are. They know we are, but we gotta know we are. I land with that.
Hey, Big Don, let me ask you:
What's up?
Do you believe that's only for goes for true? I mean, Black Americans.
Well, it's like this. You know, we got the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. You got to impress upon the subconscious mind. So melanin has power, but you have to impress upon it. If you impress a lot of negativity into the melanin, you'll be super negative. Melanin takes anything and amplifies it. So us going through
No,
that
I mean,
struggle,
like, do you believe the people from the continent, the Caribbeans, and other groups? Do you believe
well,
that they
not
might? Yeah.
that's the thing. They are capable, but I'm talking about having pressed upon the melanin. So we've been doing it so intensely and so much that we've been blessed with it in this lifetime. Now, of course, they got the capability to do it, but they ancestors haven't been doing it as much as us, so it haven't passed down. They got something called transgenerational epigenetic inheritance. You heard about that before? How basically the DNA you have now goes back 6 generations. So for generation after generation, we've been fighting. So now that manifests in us right now. That's because our ancestors was pressing upon it. They ancestors was pressing upon it. That's what I'm saying. So they got the capability of it, but they ancestors wasn't fighting like I was and pressing upon the melanin like that. So that's why we on a different level with it, just to be flat out.
Wow. Thank you for that, Big Don. Hey, Jay, how you doing? You here, Jay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, you want to address the prompt? What's your ethnicity?
I'm half Nigerian and
Mm-hmm.
also half Malian. So pretty much
Oh,
I'm 100% black. Yeah.
okay. Thanks for the gift, everybody. So, do you believe black people are the true Anunnaki gods, or is it the biggest lie ever
I,
told?
yeah, that is absolutely bullcrap. I don't believe in that. But I do believe black people definitely suffer from internalized racism due to the trauma and also the injustice of slavery. So when you, as a group of people, are forcefully taken from a land, stripped of your identity, told you're worth nothing, your bodies are made out of furnitures. When you, as a person, has been dehumanized for so long, you're
Okay,
bound to
I'm gonna
find.
mute you for a minute. Hold on. Who want to have this back and forth? Because
Can I
I'm
have
not.
it, please?
My
Yeah.
plane. Like, I feel like it's
No, go
very
ahead. Let Big
unintelligent to
Don
cut off
do
a
it.
person.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I know because I can't right now. I need you to have
Okay.
a conversation with a man. I don't want you just to come up and just say no, it's absolutely false, and then go straight into degrading Black Americans. So go ahead, Big
Yeah.
Don.
I'm not.
I
I'm not
bet.
degrading, but how can we have a conversation if I cannot finish my point? Isn't that
I
illogical?
think we get your point. I think we
Because
got
you
your
never
point
The
loud and
point should be
clear.
landed though. Like, shouldn't that land my
Okay, well,
plane?
land your plane. Go ahead. I give you 5 seconds.
Yeah, the point is that black people are not indigenous American. There's zero archaeological evidence to back that up. And I think the spikes that the slave masters added to the whips during back of the days is obviously why
Okay,
black
now you
American
want to talk
people are
about
begging
whips.
for new.
Your plane is landed. Go ahead, Big Don.
All right, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. So, Jay History, if you said black people ain't the gods, so who you think is God? More than likely, you think Jesus is God. That means you read the Bible. If you read Psalm 82, it says, "Ye are gods." How long will you let the injustice of the world go on? It said in the Bible, "Ye are gods." We was made in His image. I think it says it about 3 times in the Bible. So we know that Jesus was black because he had hair like wool and skin like burnt bronze.
Why
So
you
this.
talking to yourself? You can get down if you ain't gonna talk back.
Now, I'm going to let him finish. He can talk.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to
Well,
rebut
don't
him,
say
right?
that. Go ahead, Big Don.
So basically, this is what I'm saying. You can look at the scoreboard of what our ancestors did, and also, if you are religious, which I'm pretty sure you Christian because you're Nigerian, you can read the Bible and it says we were made in God's image. Psalm 82 says specifically, "Ye are gods. Another thing is this. You said that there's no facts that black people were here. Just because you haven't studied doesn't mean there's no facts of it. You can look up different Spanish explorers like Desario. They had something called Negro de Terras, Negro de Guinea. Negro de Guinea was black people from Africa. Negro de Terras was black people in the Americas. So you can look that up right now. They have ample evidence of it. It's a guy named Von Wutenhow who worked with the Smithsonian. He has endless pictures, sculptings, statues of black people in the early Americas. Think about it. Black people populated the whole planet. Why wouldn't they populate America? So just really think critical before you come up here just babbling, bro.
Okay, are you done? So I would hope I can get my 3 minutes to respond to that illiterate babble. Okay, so the
Actually, it's
first point
showtime.
is
It's showtime. You could have talked. That's why I told you to. Go ahead. Everybody can talk.
okay, but he made a lot of points, and obviously I want to respond to like, 'cause he made like 10 different points. This dude mentioned Nego de Terra, Jesus Christ, like 50 different crackhead Bibles. Like, can I just like respond to each of them one by one? Yes, I want to start with the fact that this guy said that Jesus Christ was a black man. So I don't know which EBT Bible you read from, but last time I checked, Palestine, the birthplace of Jesus Christ, was located
But
in the
everybody
Middle
was
East.
black back
Hold on,
then.
can I land the point?
No, you
Middle
don't get
Eastern
no
people,
monologue. Everybody
Middle
can talk.
Eastern men, dude, shut your dumbass up, you uneducated
Aboriginals
Negro.
were
Sit
dark
talking,
skinned
dude.
black people everywhere. I
Like,
don't
dude,
know
like, do
why
you have
you
impulse
Africans,
control?
y'all
Like,
like to discredit
are you
black
still
people
sucking on your
because
mama's
y'all
titties
like
or
There go
to
the
something?
attack.
eight.
Do you
It
have
There
clearly
go
impulse
the
shows
eight.
y'all
control?
not black. Y'all
Can I
not black like
respond?
us. Y'all discredit anything because y'all know y'all ain't never built shit.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
how I
like, dude,
know them was our ancestors that
stop
did
sucking on your
everything
mama's
over
titties,
there
dude. You
because
sound like
y'all
a
let
little
the
kid.
YT man
Shush
and
your mouth, little
everybody
boy.
cover up what
Still
the fuck
talking.
they.
Shush your mouth, little
Let
boy.
me
My
tell
bad.
this African booty scratching.
Shut your
Look,
ghetto ass, you
you
uneducated
dirty. You
hoodlum, you
fled here
babbling
to
ghetto
America.
illiterate.
You bush
Let me
meat
respond
eating
and educate you
sucker.
dummies.
You
Shut your mouth,
bush
you
meat
EBT
eating
Yeah,
babbling.
he
sucker.
did
You
him.
mad? We
Get that
are the true
monkey.
gods. You mad
Speak
sucker?
Ebonics. I don't
Bush
speak
meat.
Ebonics. Speak English.
I'm speaking me. I'm speaking from
People was kings
Louisiana.
and
You
shit. Speak
illiterate fool.
English.
Look how you
Negro,
talk. We can't even understand you,
speak
sucker.
Ebonics. I don't speak slave babble.
Of course you don't, because you don't even know what a slave
Speak
mean. You don't
English,
know
dude.
what
Like
slave
nobody
mean.
understands a word you're
You
saying. It's like
dirty.
blah 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 blah
You
blah blah
come
blah.
from a
Like I don't get
hut.
what you're saying. Speak
You come
English.
from a
Like come on.
hut, you dirty little tether.
And
Okay,
when
so
what?
we don't want to get you restricted, okay? He
Yes,
came here
ma'am,
to
but you heard what
advocate.
he said.
Yes, I
He
did.
cursed my bro out, love.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he ain't. Everybody could have talked, but yeah, he just came to disrupt the space. But back to the show. You know, what he say? And Landry, you talking about let him talk so he can say what he said about the whips and the slaves?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Hey, Revenue.
How you doing, love?
I'm doing good. You want to address the prompt? Do you believe black people are the true Anunnaki gods, or is it the biggest lie ever told?
That probably is the biggest lie I ever heard in my entire life. We have no connections to the Sumerian people. We have no connection to Mesopotamia. We are West and Central African descendant. No connection to Anunnaki or Sumerians. This dude got up here and lied, said Negro de Terra means the black people of the Americas. Negro de Terra was literally a term by the Portuguese and the Spanish that was synonymous with slave. Nothing to do with indigenous black people. Anybody with a smartphone could look up the term Negro de Terra. It was a term by
It
the
means people of the land.
bro. It's my
It means
turn.
blacks
You
of the
can't. Hold on,
land.
lover. Can you tell him he can't interrupt? I didn't
Let's
interrupt
keep it
anyone.
correct, bro. Blacks
Bro,
of the land.
Negro de Terra was a term
What do you
uh,
mean?
that was used for slaves, for Native Americans. Nothing to do with black people. Anybody with a smartphone in their hand could look that term up. It
All
has
right, hold
nothing
up.
to do with indigenous black people. He said
Native
Jesus
American.
Christ. He said Jesus Christ was black. Literally, in Ezekiel 16:3, the Bible states that the Israelites are Hittites and Amorites. Hittites are Indo-Europeans. Amorites are Eurasian Asiatic people. Nothing to do with black people. In fact, even when the Bible talk about Jesus ran to Alexandria, Alexandria at the time was populated with Greeks, Jews, and that's it. Nobody else. I don't know where people get these wild claims that they're Anunnaki gods. Like sometimes, bro, I know slavery did a number on people in the diaspora,
Okay, land your
but
plane revenue.
okay, yeah, I know slavery did a number on people, on black people in the diaspora, but we just have to go to peer-reviewed sources and stop dwelling into pseudoscience. It's dangerous to our children. It's dangerous for the progressiveness of black people. I land right there.
All
Can I
right.
respond?
Go ahead.
So if y'all pay attention to these tethers, right, you can tell that they ancestors didn't do nothing that they none of the great things that the world has seen, right? You can tell that they try to discredit even their own supposedly race that they say is their race. That's why it took for black Americans to say that the ancient Egyptians were black. The Africans was letting the white tea people whitewash Egypt, no problem. That's why it took for black Americans to say that Jesus was black, even though he would like to bring up, it say his skin was dark as a burnt furnace or a burnt coal, whatever it said. It called him Niger. It called Solomon Niger in the Bible, which means black, right? So for you to come up here and lie and say that these people were YT, when we know YT couldn't have been in the Bible, you know why? Because they wasn't even civilized in the 700s, 800s. How could they be the people who built these civilizations and did all these great things around the globe? Y'all are so anti-black American because you know them are our ancestors who did all these things. Y'all show it every day with your actions and how y'all respond to certain things. Y'all show who did that. You know it was our ancestors because y'all have so much hate for us and our ancestors because your ancestors did. Y'all will let the YT man take claim of everything.
Yeah, so let me respond to that. Uh, First of all, my people
And
in
then
this.
you, Big Don.
Can I respond to what he said?
Yep, and then Big Don after you.
Yeah, so first of all, my people in Jamaica ended slavery with the Baptist War. We ended slavery in the British Empire. We also gained, we also fought white people and got treaties through the Maroon Wars. So I don't know what you're talking about. Secondly, European civilization, first of all, the Greek Empire started around 800 BCE. Also, the Hittite Empire that exists before that was already in existence. If you claim that you delineate from Africa, why are you trying to claim African civilization? Why are you trying to claim greatness from Africa if you delineate, you want nothing to do with Africa? You don't get to say I delineate from Africa, then want to claim the greatness that came out of Africa. It don't work like that. Secondly,
Okay,
you
land your
said,
plane.
yeah,
We
you
gotta get
said
to the
you
people.
said no black person was speaking Koine Greek when the Bible was written. The Bible was written in Koine Greek. Every old Bible, from the Septuagint, the Pentateuch, Codex Alexandria, Codex Vaticanus, every early Bible that we found on planet Earth is written in Koine Greek. Can you read and speak Koine Greek, sir? No. Can anybody on this panel read
Hey,
and
land
speak
your
Koine
plane
Greek?
revenue.
Okay, I'll learn there.
Okay, go ahead, Big Don.
All right, so Revenue, so you saying that God is not black? I'm just trying to get straight to the point with you. Is you saying God black or what?
I don't believe in God, sir.
So you don't think it's nothing divine and bigger than us?
In what sense? What do you mean?
That is something bigger than us. That is something that's guiding this that is an intelligence, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, this
I,
guiding
I
things
don't
beyond our
I do
control.
not believe in God. I believe in science, sir. I do not believe in no mythical God that's in the sky watching over people. If there's a God, why did he stop slavery?
He did though. See, somebody asked me that, a Hispanic gentleman asked me that. I said he did. You had people like John Horse. You had people who was possessed with a different spirit willing to put their life on the line. That's a God energy. God worked through people. If you knew God, you would know that though.
Bro, no God came and cracked the sky and ended slavery.
I didn't say
God,
that. He
if God
worked through people.
existed, God let the white man open black woman's stomach and fed them to alligators. God let the white man castrate black men. God let black people be enslaved for 1,500 years. If you gonna tell me a God exists and he's black, why is this black God giving white people all the luxuries of life. They could do no wrong, and God ain't cracked the sky not one time to save us.
Okay, I'm about to tell you, God worked through people. You said giving them the luxuries of life. What luxury is it not having melanin, getting sunburned, being weaker physically, having recessive genes, and your birth rate dying off? How's that luxury? Physical luxuries ain't nothing.
Bro,
You
that's
try,
evolution.
hold
That's
up, bro.
evolution. That got nothing to do with no God, bro.
Hold up, bro. Let me finish. The whole time you talking about why God let that happen, bro, you would never be able to understand it. Now, if you said you rock with science, then that means you should know about quantum physics, right?
Yeah. What about
Okay,
quantum
then.
physics?
So quantum physics, you got the law of quantum entanglement. You got to observe certain molecules to make them do certain things. Now, wouldn't that mean that it's something divine
First of
about?
all, quantum entanglement is just a theory. It's just a theory.
It's not a theory. They
We
already proved
haven't
it to be
proved. We
true.
haven't.
Let
They
the
proved
man
it.
speak.
They already done proved it to be true, bro. They actually sent a cell up to space and the other cell was down here. They spent one cell clockwise and the cell in space got to spinning clockwise because they were connected even that far away. They already done proved it. But whole time we been knew that. We ain't even need them to prove it. Science is catching up with spirituality. Spirituality always gonna be ahead of science.
So
May I
you
get in
actually
this
believe that
conversation,
black people are
host?
Anunnaki?
It's not about believe. I know whatever you want to call it. It don't got to be called Anunnaki. It can be called Super FBA Super niggas. We know that we special and we connected with the divine,
So why you can't grab hold of this country if you're super divine? Why the
bro.
white man run this country?
First of all, see, you say why we can't do this.
I'm
If
just
you
saying. You say you're super. You said FBA is a super divine. Why is the white man running this country? Why is not the
all right, now
gods of this
listen to
planet
me.
running this country? Then
Listen to me. If you look at where we came in from slavery to where we at now in 250 years, name another ethnicity on this planet that done what we done did and tell me that ain't divine. 50,000 plus patents, crushing and everything. You tell me who done did that and tell me it ain't divine.
Chinese, Jews,
China never went
Japanese,
through. China never went through what we went through. You talking about when they had the opium wars and all that? They didn't go through what we
opium
went through.
war. They was indentured servant in my country alone. They was indentured servant in America.
Do you think that
They
was
went through
comparable to
war.
what
They
we
went
went
through
through?
wars with America, and now they have the second largest economic economy in the world.
Do you think that was
Do
comparable to
Black
what we went through?
Americans have the second largest economy in the world?
Our GDP bigger than your whole country's.
I'm talking about China, sir.
How y'all go from God to economies? Can I get in this conversation?
Hold on, Don.
All right.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting back up here. We got other new people in the queue. So, Soul Food, who was the first person up here? Soul Food, was you the first person?
Yep, it was me.
Okay, you can come back up though, but I gotta rotate the stage.
All right,
Because
nice.
All right.
Thanks for
I'm
having
going
me,
to go
brother.
down
Okay.
after I comment.
All right, Don.
So you let me know when I can go.
Oh, Soul Evolve left. Go ahead. I give you 1 minute. Go ahead, Don.
All right. Look, just real quick. All due respect to everybody's perspective, but when it comes to God, you have the right, okay? Life is about choices. And you have a right to not believe that there's a God. And you have a right to believe there is. Now, me, I'm on the believing side, all right? I'm a spiritual man. I rock with Team Jesus. I rock with Team God the Father, okay? That's like ride or die. But don't come on people's platforms, you know what I'm saying? Bringing this death in the pot type conversation. If you don't believe in something,
Unalive. I love TikTok shop. We got to be careful. If
oh,
that's a
all
trigger
right,
word, go ahead.
all right. But at the end of the day, you know, whenever anything bad goes on the planet, they want to blame God. My auntie died. They want to blame God. My brother got murdered. They want to blame God. God didn't do that. The man.
Unalive. I love
Oh,
TikTok shop.
oh.
Some words you can't use.
I
Okay. Land
apologize,
your
sister.
plane, Don D. It's okay. Land your plane.
All right. So at the end of the day, all right, God didn't do it. The man who had an evil intention, did all these evil things, whether it was a country, whether it was a nation, whether it was just evil-hearted people. They did it. God didn't do it. God he has an end game. Just like the Avengers end game, God has an end game, and it's winding down. And if you choose not to believe, just understand when it does land, understand the team you chose, because God did say, choose this day who you gonna serve. So you choose to serve yourself. I'm gonna land right there.
Can't blame God when
All
people.
right, thank you, Don. Thank you.
All right.
All
Much
right.
love.
Oh wait a minute, hold
Can I
on. Do
say
you want
something
to
too?
have this back? Go ahead, Emperor. Wait, it's
So
on
first
you.
and
It's on
foremost,
Queen. Hold on, you got one person ahead of you. Hey, Queen.
I'll wait. Mama.
What you say,
Hello.
Emperor?
Hi.
Hold on. What did he say?
I don't know.
I
What
said
you?
I'll wait, Mama.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Queen.
Well, I know that we are blessed people, a special people. I don't know too much about the Anunnakian gods, but I know that we are a chosen people. I believe that with all my heart and soul. And as far as like the other guy was saying, I forgot where he was from, the Nigerian guy saying why is the YT people ahead of us or something like that. But perhaps he doesn't know about all of our cities that were burnt down to the ground by the YT people. I'll name a few quickly because I know we're on a time limit here. Greenwood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, Florida, burnt to the ground. East Street, Illinois, Black Wall Street, and the list goes on and on. So maybe you should do a little research. And I land my plane.
Okay, Queen. All right, go ahead, Emperor.
So
Hey,
first and foremost, I'm gonna say this. Hey, baby girl, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
So for the ones that's indoctrinated with this book, right? You must don't read the book because the book clearly shows you who his chosen vessels are. When Yahshua was about to be crucified and he went in front of the council of the Sanhedrin, he asked them, "For which one of my miracles are you crucifying me for?" They said, "We're not crucifying you for no miracle you perform. We crucify you because you a mere man that's made yourself out to be God." His response was, "Doesn't the scripture say that ye are gods with a little g?" These beings, if you even trust science, there is no beings that look like YT people or none of this other stuff. In order for you to be able to accept radiation and gamma rays, your skin has to have melanin in it. Your melanin possesses something that's only felt in the elements of the cosmos. If you know anything about science, right, we know that the universe is ever expanding. If you was to go to the edge of the universe and bring it back to its points of origin, when there was nothing, it was darkness, it was void. But inside that darkness, it was an energy that was inside of there lurking. That is what birthed everything that happened during the Big Bang. They call it the Big Bang, we call it God. Some call it the primordial mother, the one who actually birthed and gave dominion over everything that's in existence. We didn't just evolve. So when these beings came here to teach man knowledge, because this is how you know if it's factual or not. What's the proof? I could tell you the proof. Look at the Dogon tribe of Mali. They have oral traditions that say that beings came from the sky, and these people ain't never had no contact with the outside world and taught them science, taught them mathematics. They are the ones who actually taught mainstream scientists where the star system of Sirius is from. So when you go back and you look and you understand that the main message that Yahshua was giving you when he said that the kingdom of heaven exists inside of you. This is why every civilization said, man, know thyself, for to know thyself is to know God, for he's inside of you. How is it that us today, having the science and technology that we have, we can't go back and look at these other things and understand what they are? An angel could never mate with a human because we know genetics. They have to be able to have the same type of genomes that we have in order to mate, just like a dog can't mate with a cat. So you know that these beings had to be humanoid. And from their offspring, this is where the giants came. How do we know that? Because we got bones of people that's over 9 feet tall. This is not something that was made up. So when the Sumerian people left their knowledge behind, they left 500,000
500,000 clay tablets. You think these people just marked 500,000 clay tablets and just falsified records for future generations?
Mm.
Like, come on, man, use your mind. These people documented. Look at the Book of Kings. The Book of Kings
Okay, land
listen.
your plane, Emperor.
I am. I'm just giving off my sources
Mm-hmm.
so they understand this.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why when you read books like the Septuagint, or when you read the Ethiopian Coptic Bible, which has all 88 books in there, when you read the Book of Angels, the Book of Adam and Eve, the Book of Giants, these books was in the Book of Enoch. These books was not falsified or created for a person to just. It's a allegory. These were historical facts, just like the sister Queen said. When you read that book, there's no YT people in there. So the melanated people, which is us, are God's chosen people. That book is a historical document of black people.
Thank you, Emperor Greg. I did not see you up here. Hey, Greg. Greg Nice? Oh, he ain't there.
So let me say this, love. For
Can I
anybody inside
respond,
your
love
chat,
bro?
so
Wait a
for
minute, hold on.
anybody that's look, I'm not here to be argumentative. I'm only here to give facts. If you're
Right.
gonna ask me a question and it's not based off a source of reference, don't ask me nothing. But I challenge any one of these people that's on your panel or in your comments to challenge me about my knowledge because number one, I speak 7 different languages. So we
Okay,
can
but
go.
hold on.
Hold on. I am. I'm about to land right now, sister. Hold on. You know your baby brother not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna land just like this. I just want to tell them something. So all the information that I'm giving them, right, is translated from Aramaic to Hebrew to Greek to English. So if you're gonna challenge me on something, challenge me on the source of my references for the translation in which these books was derived from.
Period. That's his rules. Now, if anybody got to ask him something, you got to follow his rules. You want to ask him something, Revenue?
I'll ask him after I respond to the load of pseudoscience he
Oh, well,
just
hold
said.
on. No, it ain't your turn. No, I'm not gonna let you just respond. It's gonna be a conversation. I don't.
Okay, we can have a conversation.
Okay, hold on, Greg. Greg must not be here. You unmute yourself, Greg.
Every time somebody want to challenge something, they want to say pseudo. You indoctrinated with cracker information and knowledge, boy. Our people didn't worship none of these things that these people got into existence today. That book was used to enslave you, sir.
Yo, love, can I
That's
say
why I
something
don't
real
mess
quick?
with.
Can I say
I want
something
the
real
first
quick?
question I want to ask: what does the Dogon have to do with the Bible?
Wait a minute, hold on. What you say, IG?
Can I say something real quick? So I
Go
don't
ahead.
want to go. I need to go back to work.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So what's his name said that earlier that he saw a light, right? And he also saw beings and stuff like that. And he says, "Oh, I called the name of God, and the beam was gone." Right? Here's what people don't understand is that you're dealing with beings that read minds, right? You gotta know how to close your mind off. When you close your mind off, they cannot read your mind. I actually got to close
Yes,
my
sir.
mind off. And on top of that, I
Yes, sir.
actually had an encounter when I had my son.
Yes.
And remember, I'm in New York, so they're everywhere. So if you want me to go, I'll explain it to you. So when I brought my son home a few days, I say a few days earlier, whatever. No, later on, I brought my son home. So me and my wife were sleeping. Mind you, I always practice how to close my mind. So basically, I don't think, or I think without you knowing that I'm thinking, right? So I feel another presence in the room. I wake up and I see a creature right next to his crib. I can look at it. I sharpen my eyes, make sure like this ain't no illusion or anything like that. And me, I'm a very relaxed type of person, right? So I'm looking it up and down, examining it. I see the eyes. I see the blackness in his eyes. Their eyes big, big head. This one happened to have like a little coat on, and he's just standing at the crib, just chilling, right? And this is a good time for me to test my theory, which I did, because that's the type of person I am. Even under stress, I can actually do this. I actually let out a thought and just said, "What is that?" And the next thing you know, it looked directly in my direction. And I ducked behind my wife, and after that, it was just gone. I can't hear you, love. You're muted.
Oh, I was saying you talking about at the crib.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was at my
Oh.
house, and it was at my house in the Bronx. And I had another encounter when I came back, when they basically me, my brother, my mother, we was in the house. I was
Mm-hmm.
downstairs in the living room, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, the house just went silent.
But let me share my experience, y'all. I had to be about 16. I was laying in my bed. This when I was in my parents' house. I was laying in the bed facing the door, and then right outside the door is the hallway. You know how you wake up out your sleep like you feel something? I don't know how, but you got a feeling something watching you or something. I open my eyes out my sleep. I look in the hallway, and I thought it was a ghost because it was a man. He just turned and walked straight through the wall. So I don't know if I'm thinking it's a ghost all this time. Like, yeah. All right, IG, thank you for coming up. Have a good shift.
I'm about to be out here in a few hours, but thank you.
One
All
thing that I
right.
want the panel to know is this: our ancestors was able to manipulate matter. They were able to use projection and use manifestation because they was able to control the elements. People want other people to think that they crazy or that what they was viewing was something that was a figment of their imagination. See, our ancestors is communicating with us. That's the reason why so many of us is awakened and having downloads that we're actually able to remember and manifest. See, I didn't come to argue with nobody, right? I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to give them a deeper depth into
Yeah,
facts
and
because
thank you for that.
I've read so many things, and plus I've had encounters myself. See, I'm 45 and I don't have no children, but I got 72 star children. I have marks on my body where I've been abducted and they took grafts out of my skin and they bring me back. So when I speak on these things, because I made a deal with them, I said, man, why y'all always reveal yourself to YT people? Do you know that if you reveal yourself to black people, that you will have more credibility by us being able to tell who you are? If you reveal yourself to me, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life letting people know that you're real. Somebody asked in the comment, what do people think that's in Area
All right, but
51?
we gotta let Revenue respond.
Oh yeah, come on, Rev, because I want to hear what you got to say, brother. Because I don't think you're gonna be disrespectful in your response. I think you kind of curious and want to see what my sources are.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, where did the Sumerians migrate from into Lower Iraq?
That's a good question. I know those past civilizations, they were part of other civilizations like the Arcadians. But if I'm not mistaken, the Sumerians predate the Arcadians and the other Babylonian, or should I say Middle Eastern ancient tribes that was listed in that area.
Okay,
They came.
yes,
They came
okay,
from.
yes,
They
the
came from Ur.
Akkadians. Okay,
I
the
remember
Akkadians
now.
came.
They came from Ur, brother. To answer
The,
your question.
yeah, okay, first the Akkadians came after the Sumerians. The
Hmm.
Sumerians migrated from the Anatolian region. There was Anatolian farmers that migrated into that region and brought uh, Neolithic Eurasian farming technique into that
Hmm.
region. So I want to first know, how do you, as a black man in America, connect to Anatolian farmers from modern day
Easy.
Turkey,
I'm
from the
glad you.
Caucasus Mountain region?
I'm glad you asked that question because it is. Now you just got to vibe with me. You asked me, so allow me to answer for you. Remember, brother, that those people were descendants from our ancestors, meaning that they derived from here in America. We taught them irrigation. The ones that came from the sky taught us that. And how can I prove that? Google the six black gods of America. The six black gods of, just hear me out. You asked me, I'm tying it together for you. Every one of these $5 Siberian tribes worship a black god. The sixth god comes from Mesoamerica, who was also the god of the Aztec, Mayans, and Olmecs. We taught them people that. They migrated to those areas from over here.
Okay, so okay, you said you had proof of everything. Can you prove to us Anatolian farmers migrated from Mesoamerica into modern day Iraq?
Yes, because it is.
Can you
So
provide a source for that?
I'm about to give it to you. You can go look this up yourself. So that region counting because there is no Middle
But
East. The
everybody
middle.
might not be able to just off the cuff right here in the middle of a live on a device just grab
I
a
got you.
source.
I'ma just
I
give
mean,
you
I'm
the
just saying, Revenue, so don't
I'ma give
start asking
no no
quick
no
questions
no
and
mama
tell
listen
me.
mama
Go
mama
ahead.
No,
mama I
I'm just
got it.
asking.
Nah,
He
Rev,
said
don't
he got
worry. I
abducted. He
got you,
said
Rev.
that
Rev, I got
he's
you. Don't let it
connected
get lost. Don't
to
let it get
Anatolian
lost in
farmers. I'm asking, how
translation.
can you prove that?
Just listen, brother. See, I'm not about to get distracted because I know how the devil is, right? I'm gonna speak my facts because I know all my sources by heart. So check this out right here. Number one, there is no Middle East. The Middle East is North Africa. So the indigenous fruits and vegetables that's on their chart is this. There's 694 fruits and vegetables that's listed in Africa. 600 of them come from America. All we got to do is follow the corn. All we got to do is follow the corn. And no,
what does
because it is. Listen,
what
brother,
does crops in Africa have to
listen,
do with Iraq?
listen, sir. Listen, you
You're not
asking me a
answering my
question.
question, sir.
I am if you stop over talking me.
Go
Listen
ahead.
to what I'm telling you. We taught these people irrigation and how to farm. We gave them
Who's these people? Can you
you're
give me
not
the
listen,
name?
bro. Listen, man. I
Give me
swear
the
to God
name
on
of the
my dead daddy, bro.
civilization.
Could you mute this man? Because you're
It's an
making me
open,
mad and
bro.
I'm trying to be
It's an
respectful.
open discussion.
It's not an open panel while I'm talking, bro.
You've been speaking for 30 minutes.
You asked me
Cooler
a
heads
you
prevail.
asked me a question, nigga, and I'm trying to respond to it.
Go ahead.
Cooler heads prevail, my man.
So by you sitting here trying to overtalk me, bro, because you don't like the answer that I'm giving to the people, I'm gonna still state my shit. Excuse me, mama. I apologize for cussing. So once again, for the people that's listening, there is no Middle East. The Middle East that we're talking to was the Sumerian people who came from the land of Ur. The land of Ur people migrated from here in America, and we can go off of the Sumerian hieroglyphics. When you look at the hieroglyphics, it's a picture of a man who's picking corn. Corn is only indigenous to one area, America. It don't come from nowhere else. So when you look at the hieroglyphic, and they got hieroglyphics that predate the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, all of that inside of their society, you have no other explanation for that.
Okay, first of all, I could tell you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking
Bro,
about, but everybody
you
else
talk.
understands what
Can I
I'm saying.
respond? Can I respond? You talk. The Sumerians do not have no hieroglyphics.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Their
Yes, they
alphabet
do.
is called
Yes, they
cuneiform.
do.
It's
Bro, we're
not
not talking. No,
hieroglyphic.
sir. Listen to what I
Bro,
just said.
come
We're not
on.
talking.
Come on. Come
We're
on.
not
You
talking
just
about
spoke
their
for
fucking
5
writing
minutes. Can I
system, bruh.
respond? You just
Because you're
spoke
sitting
for
here trying
5
to give
minutes.
misinformation.
You just spoke for
Nigga, I'm not
5
talking about no
minutes.
writing system,
You
my
just
nigga.
spoke for 5 minutes. You got to give me a
Do you
chance to
know that
respond.
hieroglyphics is just not letters, bro? We talk
Bro,
about the
it's
pictures
called
that's on their
cuneiform.
wall.
The Sumerians do
No,
not have
bro.
no
The
hieroglyphics. You
cuneiform is
lied.
they writing system, my nigga.
Bro, let me
Listen to what I'm
talk.
saying. Bro,
Bro,
I'm separating
you
the two,
talked
my nigga. You
already.
not
You
listening.
talked already.
You not about to twist my words, bro.
You
Listen to what I'm
said
saying.
hieroglyphics.
We're not talking
Now
about
you
their writing
said,
system, sir.
hold
Do
on.
you know that a fucking
You said
hieroglyphic is
some
art on the
Mesopotamia.
wall, sir?
Come on,
Do you
this not a
understand that,
real
nigga?
conversation. This dude is a
Do you
pseudo and
know
he
what
don't know
that
what
is,
he
bro?
talking about.
Do you know what that is?
Revenue.
He
You
just
didn't
spoke for
allow
five.
this man to speak,
He just
bro.
spoke for
Like,
5 minutes. I didn't even
but
get a chance to
you
respond.
upset. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You upset at him cutting you off, but you cut him off during his
He
submission, bro.
stopped. He cut me off when
No,
I
He
I
was
did
didn't.
not
responding.
stop.
I took a deep breath,
See,
bruh,
that's
so I
the
can keep
problem,
going.
Revenue.
Okay,
Yeah,
you spoke.
he
Okay,
Allow that man to
okay, go
cook,
he's
ahead.
man.
You
impatient.
spoke for the entire
Listen,
five
so
minutes.
once again, because I'm not here to just talk to you, I'm talking to the audience. So for the people who's listening who don't know, there's a difference between a writing system and writings on the wall. So the hieroglyphics that I'm speaking on, right, is the pictures that's on the wall in Samaria. Their language, the cuneiform, is not a hieroglyphic. That's a difference, sir. That's a writing system. We're not talking about the writing system. We're talking about the pictures that's depicted on the walls of their society. They list corn, masa, that comes from America. Fuck you talking about?
Can I speak now? Are you done?
Yeah, I give you 1 minute, then we gonna move on. We got somebody to do here.
Spoke for
Well, we
five.
gonna
I
just
couldn't even.
pause.
I didn't
We
even get
gonna
a chance to
pause it.
speak.
I know. I'm gonna give you. I know. Well, you should have spoke.
I couldn't speak.
But what you think? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, and I just
No,
get
no,
a
no. But
whole
no, I'm just
showdown.
saying. No, I'm not asking for 5 minutes. First of all, he has no evidence that no black civilization from Mesoamerica migrated
Mama,
into
how much money do
Lower
you want to
Iraq.
drop
Come
him?
on, you cut me off again.
Yeah,
I
I
thought I
am.
had
Mama, how much
1 minute.
money
I
do you
can't
want
even
to
get
drop him off
1 minute
your
without
panel,
this
mama?
dude
I already know
interrupting
what
me.
I'm about to do. Mama, how much do it cost to
Okay,
drop him off your
y'all
panel?
can't overtalk everybody. This people in the
Mommy, how
audience
much
can't
money do it
understand it.
cost to drop him off your panel?
I,
Now,
I don't
now we're
do
gonna
that.
talk
I
money.
don't do that, Emperor. He ain't gonna be up
Okay,
here
well, I'm gonna be
long
quiet
though.
then.
Huh? What you say?
I said I'm gonna be quiet because I thought I could just go and cash him out and put him
Oh
on
yeah, no,
exile.
I
So
wouldn't
I'm
have
gonna respect
nobody
that.
up here if
Okay,
that's
I
the
got you.
case.
I'm gonna be
Um,
quiet.
okay, go ahead, Reverend. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, the Sumerians
You
have
got new
no
people.
pictorial glyphs. They have no hieroglyphics. They had they had a script called cuneiform that was later passed down to the Akkadians and other Asiatic groups in that region. Secondly, there is no evidence and nobody supports no population migrating outside of Mesoamerica into Lower Iraq. That don't even make sense. We have no connection to Samaria at all. Those people came from the Caucasus region. Those people was Anatolian farmers, and all the evidence support that. They came from Anatolia with farming tools and their farming expertise into that region. That whole region was a swamp when they migrated into that region. He don't know what he's talking about. I don't know where he's making this stuff from. It's just
He
the
still hasn't.
craziest
He
pseudoscience
manifested.
I've ever heard in my
Mama, he
entire
still
life.
ain't
Let
dropped.
him land. He only got 2 seconds.
He still ain't gave no source.
Right,
I can
Bro,
Revenue,
give
do
my
you have,
opinion
hold
all day.
on, Emperor, hold on. Revenue, do you have a source for us this
yeah,
evening?
yeah, I could show a source.
No, man.
Yeah, so let me get my source. I want him to get a source to
No,
prove.
this we not about to center y'all to. We got new people on the stage. We about to wrap y'all up. That's it.
Okay.
Hey,
Go.
how you doing?
Hey, King, how you doing?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Hope
Revenue
everybody's
do
doing
brown
good
sugar,
this
he
evening.
do. But this been 10, 15 minutes for them too. We not gonna center them. This can go on all night, I see, between them two. And no, we not doing that. We gonna move the show on. Go ahead, King. Hey. Hey,
All
Queen.
right. So, this guy told me, this older guy, he's older than me, and he's going through some stuff. We were at a swamp meet, and he was packing up. He said, "I don't know what Satan did to our people when they went up there to the mountains up in Europe." Okay, now that statement stayed with me. Okay, I pondered upon it. Then, upon putting together circumstantial evidence myself and what really makes sense out of this world, because nothing came down into this world, nothing left out of this world. We're surrounded by an atmosphere that nothing. We could go out, but we can't stay in the atmosphere for long. Just like under the water, we can't stay for long, can't stay forever. Nothing that's here on this earth could stay last long outside of this atmosphere. So nothing went out, nothing came in. So, and I came to the conclusion, they say, okay, modern human came out of Africa. And then they came up with, okay, the Eve gene. Okay, the black woman have the Eve gene. To all man, came from her. And I put that together, okay, because we know the earth tilts on its axis, and life couldn't have started in Europe, but we do have people that look polarly different from us. So I said, well, put that together. You have people all over the world, and then they came up with the scientists came up with the out of Africa theory, and they came up with the scientists proved that modern man came out of Africa also, and scientists proved that the out of Africa theory, and scientists proved the Eve gene theory. So I said, well, if you go to Europe, okay, and then you start up there, you have your tribe or whatever, then you start inbreeding. So, and you start, eating different foods and lack of sunshine. So you're going to have adaptations. And then you're going to have mutations along with that because you're inbreeding with each other. So you're going to come up with a totally different type of looking uh, person, human being type of person from inbreeding from that Eve gene that's able to produce these different mutations all throughout the world. So people mingled and moved and intermingled and interbred and did this throughout the world. So that's my conclusion. Nothing's mystic, magical, fell down from the stars, and this languages that people speak. Man get technically advanced in certain areas. Yeah, they did. Even now, we got AI that's doing stuff that looks miraculous to us.
Mama, so now that it's time up, can I please say something?
Yeah,
Because
sure, man.
everything that he
I'm just
said
about done.
is
But you
been
can't
debunked by
just
science.
interrupt him. You got to let people land. When he land his plane, then I'll let you respond. Go ahead. Go ahead and land your plane, King. Did you land your plane, King? You want to unmute yourself?
Yeah, I'm
King.
sorry. Yeah. Just real quick, I just want to give a black woman praise and credit for the job that she did around the world for that Eve gene to come out under the most dire situations and create all the different people around the world. And I land my plane.
So first and foremost, dealing with the
All right, go
mitochondrial
ahead,
Eve.
Emperor.
So speaking historically, right, the mitochondrial Eve gene can only be passed from mother to daughter, and it comes through melanated person. Are you aware that according to their own science, dealing with Homo sapiens and Neanderthals, black people don't have Neanderthal genes unless they made it with Eurasian, a Clovis, or a divergent person. That whole out of Africa theory has already been debunked. This is the reason why these crackers came up with haplogroups
You can't
to
say
try
that
to
word.
identify
You
themselves.
cannot say that word.
Okay, excuse me.
I love TikTok shop. I love TikTok shop.
I love
Go
TikTok
ahead.
Shop,
What's your
GTA. I'll put those
question
up
for
in
him?
there.
Did you have a question for him?
Yeah, I'm telling him that what he just said in the to the panel is been debunked. If you go to Google and ask Google, has the out of Africa theory been debunked? It's gonna tell you, yeah, they have no scientific evidence that the out of Africa theory birthed everything in the world. They already saying that on multiple different planes, people derived on their own. These
Okay, let
people
him
are
respond.
different.
Okay, go ahead,
I
King.
ain't, Mama,
If you can get,
I ain't laying. I was about
I mean, but because it's not a back and
I
forth.
got you. I got you.
I have
Yeah.
I
other
got you. I
people
got
on
Yeah.
the
you.
stage. It's not every
Just
time.
Uh,
Hold on. Let me get
right.
this straight. Let me let everybody know right now. Every time somebody go and somebody has something to say, it's not gonna be a whole segment back and forth between them two, you and whoever, and that go for everybody. We got to get to the new
Right.
people.
Yeah.
I got structure here.
I
Y'all can
got
say
I
you.
one thing,
understand
but
that.
we're
Just
not spending 10, 15 more minutes like revenue every
love,
Right.
time.
love.
Yeah. Here's going
Yeah.
on.
I hear what you're
Yeah.
saying, Mama. Just understand this.
He's running
If
on.
a person is speaking misinformation,
Right.
excuse me, King,
It don't
because I
take
don't want to
five, 10
overtalk
minutes
you.
to tell them what they need to go
Nah,
look
Right.
at. We gonna keep the
I
show
get your
going.
point,
it don't,
bro.
Mama.
Go
Mama,
ahead.
Right.
all
I
I'm
get
Go
it.
saying is
ahead and
this:
You're
respond.
not.
Let him respond to you.
when a
Go
person,
ahead.
You're
Man,
no,
not
go
trying
ahead.
to.
I'm not talking
Listen.
to him no more. I'm about to
Okay,
drop
well then
down. I'm
let him
talking to you.
respond to what you just said. You don't want him to respond to what you
Yeah.
just said. What you talking to me for?
Yeah. We're not trying
Because
to
I'm
change the
telling you that
world,
You know
misinformation
but
what?
just
I'm
being
because
not
very,
it
very
doing
just
clear.
that. I
get
am
your.
not doing that. Not today.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and
Yeah.
respond.
He's.
I don't like
I'm
that.
trying to tell him real quick, 1 minute
You
or 30
might be
seconds
wrong.
that
I don't know, but don't
yeah,
goddamn go back
exactly.
and forth with me on my damn panel. Go ahead and
Exactly.
respond.
Just weigh what I say. I mean, don't take what I say as gospel. Just ponder upon it, and just like I did to come up with my conclusion. So, but as far as the response to the guy saying that and Neanderthal, you know what mutations do, man. Michael Jackson changed his color. There's people who actually I seen a person over 20 years turn to a completely European, as a black person turned into a completely European person without any kind of medication or anything like that. So you have mutations that happen, whether it's Neanderthal mutation or whatever mutation, or you got a big lump on your back mutation. It happens. Get over it. Get with the program, man. And I land my plane.
If I could respond to that really quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
Um,
OG.
okay, thank you. Yeah, so the reason that a lot of people have like genetic deformities is because they don't have a large genetic diversity. So if y'all have ever heard of the word heterozygosity, basically what that means is how genetically diverse that you are. And according to studies, on heterozygosity, the more genetically diverse you are, the more it protects you from certain genetic diseases. So that's why you see other groups like, for example, YT people. Like I didn't heard some stuff that I didn't even know existed. Like people. Okay, my bad. I had got a phone call, but yeah, I had heard. I've heard some stuff that I didn't even know existed. Like, some of them say that their teeth just fall out of nowhere. Some people have said that their bones, if they try to walk on their legs, their bones will just break. That's because these
Okay, you
people
gotta land
cut.
your plane too, so we can get to Remy.
Okay, yeah, I was letting it right here. I was just gonna say,
Okay.
these people, their mother and their father, they're not very genetically diverse, so that's where these genetic diseases come in.
Hey, Remy.
About mutations, though. I just want to say I was talking about mutations, and you could talk about diseases also, but mutations is what I was talking about. Straight hair, small noses, light skin, snotty eyes, all that kind of stuff that happens around the world from inbreeding and mutations. And I
Oh
land my
yeah,
plane. Thank you.
yeah, because you had said hump on your back. That's what made me say that. But go ahead.
All right,
Yeah, that
go
was
ahead.
just
Okay, go ahead, Remy. Hey, Remy.
Yeah, so I know the Anunnaki stuff has become really popular as of late, but yeah, I mean, no, black people are not Anunnaki gods. Um, my personal belief, everybody has their own belief. I do think that, especially black people being the originals, I do believe, as the actual humans, the actual 100% Homo sapien, I do believe we all have a piece of God. We all have, we all are a reflection of God. So I would be aligned with the people who say sometimes that they are gods in that sense. But this Anunnaki stuff has nothing to do with us, man. We were around before the Anunnaki stories. The Anunnaki stories happen way after. There's stories way older. So black people have been around way longer than all this Anunnaki and whatever else. So you got nothing. If anything, the Anunnakis have a lot more to do with YT people and Asian people.
All right, thank you, Remy. Hey, Boomada. What's that, Boomada? Boomadada?
Boomer
You.
Dana.
Who?
Boomer Dana.
Boomadana?
Yeah,
Oh,
Boomer Dana.
Boomadanda.
Boomer Dana.
Boomadanda. Oh, Greg, did you want to go? I'm sorry, Greg.
No, no, no. I'm a, I'm
You
a,
just
I'm a
up here
bow
with me.
out. I got a little bit of knowledge on it, but not enough.
Okay,
I'm
but
not
you just
quite.
up here with me then, right?
Yeah, I'm just regulating for you. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Boomadada. Boomadada. Hello? You want to come off mute?
Bumadanda.
Donna is
Boomba,
Umadanda.
Bumadanda. Come on, bro.
Bombadanda. Okay, Bombadanda. Go ahead.
Jess, how are you? Remember,
Hey, wait a minute, your signal. You okay? You sound like alien waves. The aliens
Bumadanda.
with you? Oh wow, that's
Jess
freaky.
Carlo, how are
The
you?
Anunnaki
Next to
got him.
his
That's too
radio.
funny. Alien waves.
Yeah, the alien waves, y'all.
Oh my
Bumad
goodness.
Bumadanda is an
Anunnaki reception is bad, bro. Well, go
Yeah,
to the spaceship and tap in, and hopefully it'll give you a better signal. Try to get 5 bars.
Boomadadana. Boomadan. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and give it a try? What you got to say?
Danda.
What is it?
Bomadanda, Bomadanda.
Boomadanda.
Uh,
Boomadanda. You want
Love, bro,
to
would I be able to piggyback off what Remy has said?
New fall
yep,
back.
after the new
We
guy.
allowing the new people to go, Rev. Just chill out.
Y'all heard Greg. Okay, go ahead, Boomadanda. Are you here or not?
Be getting his mic straight.
Okay, go ahead, Revenue.
Yeah, to piggyback off what Remy said, black people have nothing to do with the Sumerians. Like I said, the Sumerian people, they migrated into that region from Anatolia. Their genetic makeup has already been mapped out. These are Neolithic Anatolian farmers that migrate into that region. We have nothing to do with that. It's, if anything, white people and Arabs and Jews are more closely related to those populations in
Okay,
that civilization.
hold on real quick. Cleveland, Cleveland,
Yes, yes,
Cleveland. Hello, hello.
yes.
Can you say something? What do you got to say about the prompt? Sorry, Revenue. I'm trying to see something. Cleveland.
I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
okay. I'm
having
trying to see
difficulty.
you if you a real person or not.
I am.
You want me to read
Everything
it for
all
you?
right, bro? It's like
Right.
your mic good. We asking you to speak to the prompt, bro.
And are you an Anunnaki god?
I'm trying to
I
speak.
think the Anunnaki has taken over your space. They have kidnapped and the space abducted a couple of these guys, man. Because I don't know.
Miss Love, could I just get 5 seconds? Literally, I just want to say
Yes.
one thing.
Everybody grab your tinfoil hats. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to what Revenue said, because they love bringing up Malcolm X, the Pan Africans do, but Malcolm X actually said that the Sumerians was black, and I got a source for that, and I can pull it up.
Okay, just because Malcolm X said it don't make it correct, bro.
No, but look, if you go through the Sumerian tablets, some of the people are
Hold
described
on,
with
Remy. Hold on,
black
Remy.
skin.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
Remy.
go ahead.
It ain't open panel just yet. You say you got a source you want to show, OG?
Yeah, I can show it. Yeah, let me go grab it. One sec.
Or you can tell it. You can tell it, OG, and they can go look it up.
Nah, cause it's actually
Cause I
so I actually have, it's a magazine, right? So long story short, in 1963, Malcolm X actually did an interview in the Playboy magazine, and I bought the magazine, and I have the whole, to read the whole entire interview.
no, we not gonna read the whole entire interview.
No,
Play
I'm not saying
your
I'm gonna
source
read the
is
whole thing.
Playboy.
I'm saying I got it so that I can have it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Well then, can you just get when you get the source? Can you just get it so they can do their own due diligence and look it up?
yeah, uh-huh.
All right, thank you. Or if you know the year in the copy or what month it came out, that is suffice too.
Yeah, May 1963.
And what's the name of the mag?
Playboy.
Playboy, May 16th, 1963. There go your
Yep.
source. Okay, Cleveland, are you back or no? Oh man, somebody got Cleveland, honey. We're gonna let them go on and zoom up with Cleveland. Okay, y'all. Y'all wanna have an open panel? Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that just because Malcolm X said it, don't make it correct. Malcolm X is not an archaeologist. He's not an anthropologist. Uh, and he definitely doesn't. He definitely wasn't an expert on Mesopotamian culture. So just because Malcolm X said it, don't make it correct, bro.
He's credible on him saying we're from Africa, but he's not credible on him saying that he's done research and found out that the Sumerians was black. He said Hannibal was black. He said like he said a lot of different people was black in that. He said Beethoven had a half black father. Like, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out why is it that he's credible when it comes to him saying we're African, but he's not credible when something else comes up, like him saying the Sumerians was black.
Bro, did you not hear what I said? I said everybody was black at one time. The outer Africa theory is true. All the theories that the scientists prove, all that stuff is real, man. What I said makes the most sense out of what everybody's saying that, we fell from the sky and all this other stuff, or, we're Anunnaki. No, it's not all that. Man have done some amazing things. They still are doing some amazing things. But what I said, to me, makes the most sense. It makes the most sense to AI. When I asked Gemini, it gave me proof that what I said was real.
Yeah, we could actually collaborate what Malcolm X said. So yeah, Malcolm X said we came from Africa. We could prove that through DNA testing. We could prove that with evidence. We could prove that in anthropology. We could
Revenue,
prove that
revenue.
we
Stop.
can't.
Revenue. Stop. Hold up. DNA testing has been debunked, bro. That's not a good way to leverage your argument with DNA.
What?
That
Who debunked DNA? Can you give me the expert?
DNA does not identify ethnic group, bro. It doesn't.
You
That's a
said
fact.
DNA was debunked. Can you give me the
DNA
expert?
does not identify ethnic groups, sir. That's a
Okay,
fact. You can
okay,
Google that.
sir. Can you
So
give me
don't
the
lead.
expert?
Don't whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't lead with DNA. I'm giving you a piece of advice. DNA does not describe ethnic group, so you can't make that claim about Black Americans, bro.
Why would I take your uh what you
Because
said serious?
DNA is a myth,
Okay, give me
bro.
the year. Give me the year
It's
when
a
DNA was
myth.
debunked. When was DNA debunked?
You're lumping us into a giant pool of black,
No, you said DNA was
aka
debunked.
African.
Can you give me the year
Stop,
DNA was
stop,
debunked?
stop, stop, brother. If you are basing your shit off of 23andMe and ancestry.com and you're using that as your test measure for DNA, nigga, that's entertainment, bro. That is not facts. That's not science. And that's not based on anything but some goddamn bullshit that they wanted you to purchase. So don't use DNA to tag us as an ethnic group, bro. Don't
Okay,
don't do that.
okay. You said DNA was debunked.
Wait a
Can you?
minute, Revenue. Hold on. McDonald.
Yeah, I'm there.
McDonald.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Revenue.
Yeah, you said DNA was debunked. Can you give me the year or the expert that debunked DNA?
I'm gonna give you some chat GPT prompts to ask chat GPT.
No, no, no. You
Now,
said
no, no, no,
you
no,
said
no,
it was
no,
got
no.
debunked.
You ain't gotta believe me. You can believe the computer. So I'm gonna give you a prompt, and I want you to ask that motherfucker what it is. Are you ready? Is DNA a factor in determining ethnic group? Ask that question to Chat GPT because you seem to like Chat GPT. So I'm asking you to go refer to it. And I bet you it's going to come back that it's not a measure of defining where people come from, bro. So stop it.
So you're telling me haplogroups cannot tell you where you come
I'm not
from?
telling you nothing.
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you to go to Chat
Thank
GPT.
you,
I
Miss
gave you the
Dan.
prompt to ask. Go ask him. Don't ask me.
Yo, I
You don't
swear,
believe
this
me
can't be a
anyway.
serious. This
Here's
can't be
the
a serious
problem, Revenue.
conversation.
You have proved the fact that you don't believe nothing nobody says on this stage. So I'm not leaving you to my method. I'm giving you a method of search. Now you take that method of search and apply it and start researching that. After that, bro, don't ask me nothing else.
You said DNA was debunked. I'm just
It
asking for the
is.
expert
And
and what
again,
year.
when identifying an ethnic group, DNA is not a factor. That's a
You
fact.
you
That's
sure
a
about
fact,
that?
bruh. That's a fact. That is a fact. Now go to Chat GPT and ask him. Because you don't believe people on these stages, bro. You have made it clear that you don't trust none of our sources. You don't trust none of our informed submission.
You don't have no source,
You
bro.
don't trust nothing, so I'm telling you to go trust Chat GPT, which you love to use. You love the AI. So love that motherfucker enough to ask him the question. Got it? Good. Now we can move on.
I mean, you didn't really answer the
Okay,
question. You
well,
said
just go on ahead and chat it.
To answer your
Just
questions,
chat it,
Revenue,
because we
I
not.
gave you a reference. It's up to you to do the homework, bro. I'm not here to do your job. That's what I would tell my students. I'm not here to answer the question for you. You have to answer that question. You have to seek that information. I'm not here to teach you, bruh.
Okay, we got that straight. We got a new person on the stage. McDonald, we're gonna be wrapping this
Yeah,
segment up
consciousness.
at 8:35. Hey,
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Um, guess what? We are all trying to live our childhood dreams. It's nothing new that we are coming to learn from anybody to shape what we are about to do. So what I'm more about to say is, it's like we have already set up, because we took words from Malcolm X. These guys knew some exceptional things. We took words from people like Marcus Garvey, very, very helpful, and very from very helpful, hints like there is a lot of information as of the Anunnaki, and so much more history. But these things have been useful because it's something that we are building on, and as we say, black
your
people.
background sounding really celestial. It's doing something to my brain, like I'm having some kind of frequency waves or something. I don't know,
Okay.
like I'm getting put in a trance or something. I can't do that.
Right. Yeah. It's yeah. Sorry about that. But guess what? I'm suspecting that in the whole idea of
McDonald, you in the Caribbean islands?
yeah, of
I could
proving,
tell.
yeah, of proving anything. I mean, it has been proven, because so much information there out there now, in terms of what people are trying to call baby conspiracy theory and so on. These things are, and they can actually show you and convince a lot of people. It depends on how we digest the whole thing, because some of us are not objective enough to know what we are
Okay,
actually
sir.
looking for.
I can't, sir. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Those they might be beautiful where you from. I'm quite sure they are, but through this frequency wave that's going on, it's doing something to me. I need my tinfoil hat. Okay, I'm sorry. You can listen maybe when you can come back another time when it's quieter. Thank you, McDonald. Hey, helicopter.
Hey, love, how you doing?
I'm fine. We're gonna be going to Ask Black Americans in a little bit.
Okay, cool,
Need a
cool.
little fun.
I'm just up here listening to everything that's going on and everything everybody's talking about, and everybody got
Yeah,
some really interesting points.
yeah. We even had an alien encounter up here earlier.
I've heard, yeah. I was like, wow, that was interesting. You know, I wonder why he ain't take no pictures or nothing, you know? Shit.
I don't know. He said he was younger. They flew away in the sky. It was unexpected.
I mean, I don't deny it. I just, you know, I don't deny it. I'm not gonna say I don't believe it. I'm not gonna say I do believe it because I'm not gonna say that we're the only living beings in the universe. That would be foolish. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But everybody got some pretty interesting points, man. I'm like hearing this back and forth between Revenue and what's the face about the DNA. You know, I got my own beliefs on DNA, but I like hearing what they got to say on it. So I'm gonna go ahead back on mute and I'm gonna just listen in for right now.
Okay. All right, y'all want to? It's open panel. We can do open panel for a while. It's only us here. Hey, Mom.
Hi. Hi,
Hey.
everybody.
How you
Hi,
doing?
chat.
Big how you
Okay.
doing?
All right. And you?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. Chilling.
Oh, okay. All right. We got Victor up here. Let's see if what Victor gonna be. Hey, Victor. Welcome back.
Hey, my friends, how are you doing?
We doing good.
So, aliens exist. Black Americans have been vibrating at a very low frequency. No wonder you are unable to see aliens. So, all the struggles that we face are because we vibrate at a low frequency. Time and space are an illusion. There's nothing outside there. We are all just consciousness vibrating at frequencies. So, the reason why all this has been going on from as way back as 400 years is because your frequency has been lowered. You can't vibrate higher. So you need to do exciting things to increase your vibration. So if you realize people that do exciting things, they've got a high vibration and then they don't hate. Their lives are beautiful.
It's HATE. We had this discussion before, Victor. You can't say that word. You gotta spell it, Victor. I don't want to have to
What
drop you tonight, but please.
what, what word is that?
If we got any
H
more
A T E.
frequencies,
H A
if we
T
got
E. Hold on, King.
Oh,
H A.
okay, okay. Okay,
Okay.
I'm learning. I'm learning. So, spiritually, we are all consciousness. There's nothing outside there. Everything you are seeing is just an illusion that you are creating. Time and space are not real. So, what we need as black people, we need to approach what we face as a group, as countries differently. This thing where you experience the same things is because your frequency is very low. So you need to increase the vibration of your frequency. Do exciting things.
whoa,
So
if we
there's a
got any,
formula. Huh?
okay, what's
So
the
when
formula? Go ahead.
yeah, so there's a formula to how everything in the universe works, you know? So it's a 5-point formula. So the first and most important is to act on your highest excitement. What excites you the most? Spiritually, you have to live in the moment, in the now. You discover yourself. You know thyself. The Anunnakis, they gave us the genetic material that makes up us humans. So everything in the universe is us in our consciousness. There's really nothing outside there. Everything is just like a simulation, like a matrix, you know. So
Yeah.
we need to look at things that way. This will go on 50 generation. There's no time. There's nowhere where we're going. Everything is happening right here and right now. There's a multiverse. There are an infinite of universes that are happening right now. So you have to change your vibration. That change that you make, it will be reflected.
Okay, land your plane, Victor, so we can do open panel.
You'll be experiencing a different universe where there's no racism, where there's no HAT. So you have to change yourself. When you change that self, the universe that will be reflecting to you would be heaven. Everything is happening right here, right now. Heaven, hell, everything is just here. There's
Okay.
nothing like,
All right, Victor.
Bro, bro. If we change our frequency any more higher, we would be flying without any we'd be flying, just flying people, and we would be taking off from the other side of the court, and we'd be running a 8.0 100 meter dash. I mean,
No,
how much more frequency do you want to change?
no,
You know,
it depends.
we are a cultural superpower right now. I mean,
No,
yeah, we could always improve upon ourselves,
it
but
depends on what reality you're trying to manifest. You know. So the reality that you are manifesting, depending on your definitions or beliefs, your frequency, that's what you get. Of course, you can fly around, you can be Jesus, you can walk on water, but is that relevant to your life and everyone around you? So it's up to you now to define the reality that you choose to go to. The Christianity that you follow is just nothing. There's nothing that you benefit from Christianity by following something. There's nothing that you need to follow. It's just everything's just here now and raising your vibrational frequency. That's it.
are you a
Thank
monk
you.
or what are you, man? What type of man? I mean,
I've experienced all this that I'm talking about. So you coming to talk to me, it's all synchronicity. It's the universe. Okay, you everything is like in harmony. It's perfect
I believe
harmony.
that synchronicity stuff. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Victor.
it's an orchestration. So you having these discussions, such a universe bringing you to me and listening to this. It's like a beautiful orchestration. Okay,
okay,
so
I mean, I believe in
Somebody need to
vibrations and
cut their
frictions,
blinker off.
Mm.
but
so when you go on the
eventually
internet,
it'll turn off when they make a left turn or right turn. But brother, what country are you from, man?
so when you go on the internet, just search for Bishar, Bashar. He's like an extraterrestrial being. He represents a civilization in the universe. He explains everything. You wouldn't understand anything because you don't vibrate at the same frequency. But whatever he says, whatever
How
word
you
that
know?
comes
How
out of
you
his
know,
mouth,
Victor? How you know, Victor? Where he? How you know, Victor? Where he vibrated? How you
Yeah,
gonna tell that man?
and Victor, how come you're not flying without any wings? You know, get your frequency up, man.
I just wanted to say this. If it's any God that people should believe in, believe the black woman is God. The black woman is our first teacher.
You sound like Simon
Shout
the
out to
TV, my
that. Don't
brother.
mute him, y'all. Do not mute him.
I ain't mute him.
I know you did.
He
Shout
just
out to
sounded
y'all.
like he on
We know
125th with
that
that
we
one.
know that the XX chromosome was the first chromosome and the XY chromosome came after. So we know that women came
You got
first.
that from Brother Polite? The
No, I
black
did
woman's
not get
God?
that from Brother Polite.
Yes, you did. Because that's
I
where
got
you
that from
heard it
science.
first. You did
Also,
not get that from
also
science.
we know that female animals did parthenogenesis, meaning that they was able to create prior to male species. So if anything you want to believe in, believe the black woman is God. She meet the threshold
You
for
believe in immaculate conception.
no.
What?
I don't
You
believe in
just
that.
said that you just said
Yeah, you
that they
said that they
gave
were the
birth without a
beginning.
man.
I
Well,
mean,
Thanks,
I
Tom.
heard of
not in the
cases.
not in the sense of no marry in Jesus. What
Good question. Do you need sperm to reach the egg to produce life? Yes or no?
yeah, now humans have evolved, but I'm talking about if anything, if
Can you
people want to
cite
believe, hold on,
something,
let
a
me lay my
reference
plan.
or something?
If people want to believe in a God, don't believe in no Anunnaki God, don't believe in no Jesus Christ.
the
Believe
Anunnakis were not
believe in
were,
a black woman. She created
But
the black man, she created children, she's the sustainer of life, and she's the first teacher.
I
If it's
did
let
any
hear
me
God.
something about.
Wait a
let me
I
minute,
did
explain
hear
on
y'all.
the
something
Hold on.
about.
We
Anunnaki.
got somebody new on the panel.
Let
McDonald,
me
you was
explain on the
hold on.
Anunnaki.
Hold on, Victor. We got a new guest. You been here for a minute. Let's welcome the new guest. Hi, McDonald.
Hi.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
fine. I'm fine. And just to make two short points.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, you've been up here before. That sound bad.
yes, right. The white race is a group that was recently created, right? And so the argument about the origin of thing that a different it takes a different turn if you admit that, because it's like, who were the black people, or who? And the other thing I want to make, the other point I want to make, is I was listening to a whitey guy, he's talking strictly on the right side. Say probably just talking about how slavery was beneficial to us,
Okay,
and we
I
have
don't trust them frequency
yes,
waves.
okay,
I'm sorry, McDonald. You got to
so,
It feel like somebody putting a spell on me.
Sound
Yeah,
trippy as a
man.
motherfucker over there.
Yeah,
Like
no,
in our brain waves or something.
exactly. Like, what's going on here? No sci-fi movies tonight, you
Hypnotized.
guys.
Jeez. I'm like, well, I'm like digging the sound now, you know?
I need my tinfoil hat.
Listen,
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna wrap these up. Y'all want to do final words on this segment? Queen, I don't know if you even want to. Thank you, Miss Ann. Do you want to do a final say on this?
Can I explain on
well,
the
the final
Anunnaki?
say
Okay,
is
hold on, Vicky. You're gonna get a final say,
your
and
name
then
ain't Queen. Your name ain't Queen.
right. 1 second.
The host directed the question to me. Thank you, host. Thank you,
You're
love.
welcome,
Well,
Queen.
I was enlightened by this. I enjoy the conversing, and I'm here to support and learn. So thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Queen. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Hey, King, what's your final thoughts on this?
I just want to say that, do your studying, do your pondering, do your common sense, do your logic, do your scientific theories, things like that, and just come up with your conclusion and make your mind up to what you think. And that makes total sense to you and other people, you know. And that's all I got to say. Just keep studying. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, King.
What's that damn blinker going on? What's
Oh,
going
go
on with?
ahead.
So I can get a minute.
Victor, yeah, we gonna get to you. Hold on. You last. You the last person. You done, King? You still okay? Thank you,
Oh,
King.
yeah.
Revenue. You got your final thoughts of this segment.
Yeah, my final thought is this. Don't believe in no Anunnaki. Black people are not, you know, we have nothing to do with Anunnaki. If you want to believe in a God and what meet the threshold of a God, believe in a black woman. The black woman birthed us. The black woman fed us. The black woman taught us. Believe in something that you could actually touch, feel, and what you know. Stop believing in pseudoscience. It's dangerous to our children. It's dangerous for the advancement of black people. Please stop believing in pseudoscience. If you want to believe in a God, believe in a black woman. I'll end there.
Shout out to the black woman. I'm with you when you're right. Okay, so Victor, go ahead. Your final thoughts of the night.
All right, so I'll try to compact a lot of stuff in like a minute. So the universe, you have one particle, right? So this particle is moving at an infinite speed. So because it is moving at an infinite speed, it can be everywhere. It can be everywhere, and at the same time can be to a lot of things. It can be everything. So whatever you see in the universe is just one particle. You, me, is just one particle. So where that particle that is moving infinitely, when it crosses like too much concentration on one thing, it forms a body. So no wonder you have dark matter in the universe. You have the holes, what you call them, the sinkholes in the universe. So it's just one particle that is infinitely moving at an infinite speed, like light, right? So it can be everywhere and it can be everything. So you, me, just one particle. And then the Anunnaki were from a parallel universe. So their universe, everything is happening at the same time. Same time, no time, no space. Just an illusion that you're creating. So the Anunnaki are from a parallel universe. So the universe, they were so advanced, their technology was so, they were trying to experiment too much with technology. They reached an extent where they almost extinct, they were extincting themselves, like they were trying to come up with big technology. So they almost going to extinction. And then they came to our universe where we were naturally evolving. So we had the Homo habilis. I don't know what they were called. The natural evolving something, Homo habilis, but yes, they were natural evolving. So they put their DNA to save their extinction into those natural evolving species. No wonder you see, they say no, the beginning of life started in the Garden of Eden. That's us like a story with what can I, a story with, it's a representation. So you have a Garden of Eden
Okay,
where
you
there's a
gotta land your plane. You going on 2 minutes now, Victor. It's all good, but the show wrapping up. We're gonna do
30
this
seconds.
again.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
No, we ain't definitely ain't giving you 30 seconds. That's a long time. You just landed
Oh,
now. Just go on and land it, Vicky. Go on, Victor.
okay. So the Anunnaki, Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, they infused their genetic information. That's how we evolved from that time. So all we carry is the Anunnaki genetics. We were created not by any god, but we have the DNA and the genetic information of the Anunnaki. They were trying to save the extincting parallel
All right,
universe.
at this point, you're just talking in circles. Go ahead and land your plane.
Yes. So